morning, this is Sharon Brennan, Cottage Lane Stamper. I am so excited. I feel like I should be playing Christmas music. Yesterday I got my December paper pumpkin, and for December they came out in this beautiful blue box. And I was waiting for this. They had sent me an email that it had been sent on Monday, and I was so disappointed because I didn't think I'd get them this week for my upcoming craft fair. So I am going to open it up right now with you. Let's see what's in here. I have only unglued or untaped it, so let's see what's in here. There's our little card. Thank you for inviting me back every month. And I love how they wrap these. It's just like a gift that you give to yourself every month when you get this. Oh, look at, well, we get a Dapper Denim ink spot and a Pear Pizzazz ink spot and these cute stamps. Let's see, there's trees and two houses and some snowflakes, and the sentiments are Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, with wishes for a beautiful season, and let's see, may your days be merry and bright. Oh, I can't wait to see what's in the rest of this. I'm so excited. I bought a few extra to sell at my upcoming craft event this weekend. Oh, these are gorgeous. Look at that, blue envelopes. And little houses on a snowy hill. Can you see that? So I can zoom in a little bit here. Okay, we gotta get our scissors and open this up. Well, I see baker's twine and some little tiny dimensionals. Baker's twine, tiny dimensionals. Oh, look at some white sequins. Let me get the rest of this plastic off here. I'm going to have to put these together for you. Oh, and there's the little cutouts. Let's see, let's pop one of these. It's got a little house on a hill. Can you see that? My hand behind it. And let's put the directions out. See what they say. Okay, it says it's a wonderful Winterland stamp set, which we saw. Dapper Denim, Pear Pizzazz, 8 white card bases, 8 printed and blue envelopes. Those. Aren't those just a beautiful blue? And these look like they are note card size. They're not our usual A10 size, so this would be great for a little note after Christmas or before. Oh, looks like there's some vellum. I love to work with vellum, especially embossing on it. It looks so elegant. And there's our card bases, our note card bases, all pre-scored. And we looked at these. Oh, and there's some of the same thing in white. Gorgeous. Oh, wait a minute. Is that right? Wait a minute. I'm looking at the card sample. Yeah. Yep, they're all white. And some more glue dots. I can't wait to put these together. Oh, you know what? I think we must stamp the trees. I'm looking at that. We stamp the trees in green. Oh dear. It is pouring outside, and it is November 18th. We're expecting a lot of snow today. our first storm. I was wearing flip-flops until the earlier part of this week, which is unusual for Minnesota. Anyway, I am going to go and get this all set up and come back and make this for you. Hi, I'm back. If I haven't told you before, when you sign up for Paper Pumpkin, in your very first package, you'll get a, see if you can see it, a clear block like this. So if you don't have any stamping supplies at all, or if you just, you'll always have this one, and all your stamps in your Paper Pumpkin from then on will fit in here. So let's get started and see what we do here. First of all, let's see, it looks like we stamp our greeting on one of these. Let's see, stamp card base, white layer inside the card. Okay, so we're gonna take that, here's my little bone folder, and sharpen the edges. And we must stamp it. I'm going to actually use my full-size Dapper Denim. And these are done in landscape. Yep. And we're going to stamp our sentiment. I'm going to use Merry Christmas. Oh, and I just remembered, because this is photopolymer stamps, if you have one, use your paper piercing Stamp and Pierce mat. If you don't have a Stamp and Pierce mat, they're very inexpensive. I think they're like $6.50, $6.25, something like that, and well worth the purchase. Let's see, we're going to stamp this here. Merry Christmas. I hope I'm not screwing this up. Let's see. Stamp card base, and take one of these, I don't want to wreck these. Oh, very delicate. So one must be the top layer, and one is the bottom layer. So it must go like this, and like that. And it looks like we must stamp the trees. So I'm going to put those on a couple other blocks. Let's see. Put one on this. The great thing about photopolymer stamps is that you can see right through them. I'll grab my paper towels. And we're going to stop right on top of these little trees. Off. Here. And stamp on top of these. I have kind of a shadow here, so yep. Sure if I'm lining up right or not. Whoa! There. Well, now I can see it. It just adds a little dimension to the tree, actually. Okay. Then we take our dimensionals and add a couple in between the layers. Oh, my directions back up in here. These are so pretty. And this goes like this. Actually, I goofed up here. I'm going to take these off. I stamped a little bit. That's one great thing about stamping. If you mess up, you can just flip it over. I don't know how many times I've done that. I think to aid myself, oh, stuck to my fingers. Let's see if I can. Oh, you know what? Now my trees are going to be on the opposite sides. Well, we'll just have to cover that up. Okay. We're gonna. I hate it when you mess up and you have to try to figure out a creative way to fix it. But we always do. Let's see. We'll stick this here. Line these up good. So you know what? You don't have to be perfect when you're making cards. There. Let's see. And now we add dimensionals. Top and middle layers. Now we add dimensionals here on this back side. This will really give this card some depth. And one tip, when you use your dimensionals, you probably already know this if you've been stamping for a while. Don't throw away your border, because you can use that for adhering things too. A lot of people waste it, and we use every inch of that thing. So, oops. I think, let's see, I'm going to check the front. So, I put this right, oh, you know what, they stamped it right on here. So I am just messing up all over. Oh well, we will do that. Probably not going to turn out as well, but yeah. We are going to put together one of our cards from the December paper pumpkin. Now, if you didn't order this and you want to get it, get on Stampin' Up! And order your paper pumpkin now. These, I guarantee, will go fast because they're so cute. And after, if you like a set, your paper pumpkin for the month, they will have refill kits for a period of time. You won't need anything else because you already have the stamps and stuff, so you won't need the full kit. But they will have refills, so don't forget that. We are going to stamp our little trees with our tree stamp here, with the 3-tree one. And it's alright, because I have a shadow here. This is in the Pear Pizzazz. Wonderful. And we're going to stamp this these two trees off here to the side. And we're going to stamp our little sentiment right down in the corner here. Merry Christmas. And we're going to take one of our other backgrounds. And we're going to put some of our mini dimensionals on there. I love the layered look, don't you? It just, like it says, gives dimension to the card. It's so cute. These would be great for thank yous too after Christmas. There we got that. And let's see what we do next. Put vellum over the front of this. So, let's see. Let me add some dimensions to the back of this. Once you've done one, you can just do the rest of them like an assembly line. I like to do one at first just to test the water, so to speak. I don't know if you heard my phone. I've got a blocker on my home phone so that if it's a telemarketer, I can block the number, and this one number has been calling for about a week. Okay, we're going to stamp our sentiment on the inside. Which one should we do? Let's see. My little box here. With wishes for a beautiful season. And you know what I like to do? I like to give it a little extra on the inside. There. Okay. Now let's see, we adhere this. Oh, we put this underneath. Okay. Adhere this to that. I got this right, looks like it. And then put some adhesive dots, which are, here they are, buried underneath. To this. These are so tiny and cute, I can't believe it. I'll peel those layers off. Sometimes I think it's still that the adhesive dot came off the paper, but it didn't. And let's see, we got a couple of dimensional things hanging on there. I'm going to put this on here. There, oh, isn't that cute? That's adorable. And then we're going to take some of our baker's twine. I can find the end of it here. 16 inches it says, so using our little grid sheet to measure that out. And we wrap this around the front. Oh, let's get a little extra here so we can tie our bow. this. You know, sometimes I have difficulty tying bows. I'm better off when I just do it by itself without having to wrap it around something. But you know what? I have a tip for you. I don't know. I like to take a little tiny glue dot and I like to put it where I'm going to put my bow. There. And then I take my baker's twine right where I want to position it. I'll have the, where I put the bow, and I, can you see that? I put a glue dot underneath it. And it kind of holds it in place while I tie my bow. I don't know, that's just me. That's one more glue dot, but, and usually it doesn't, oh, see, my fingers are just too big for this. Well, if I get it tied, then at least I can work it a little bit to get it to the size I want. Let's see. I'll make this side a little bit bigger. There. And then it stays in place too. And then I'm just going to trim the ends a little bit. And then we are going to put a couple, let's see how many sequins did they put on here. Looks like they put 3. So we're going to put 3 sequins on the front. 1, 2, 3 came out, and that's good. And the easiest way I found to adhere some of these small things like this, well, it's not going to work with these so much. Using my regular glue dots, I'll show you what I do. Let's see, where do I have them? Here they are. If I'm using my regular glue dots, tear this off here. I like to find the next glue dot and put it on there, and then I'll take my paper piercing tool to lift it off and put it where I want it. So this one, it's got the paper on the back yet. It's just a little easier if you have like arthritis or difficulty with dexterity. I'm going to put one up here. And where did I do my other one? Here. Here it is. It's getting lost in all the adhesive things. All the adhesive backing. Oh, I think it's off. The paper's off. And we'll do one here. There. Isn't that just cute? Don't you just love to get this in the mail from somebody with a cute little message? I think with all the texting and everything, texting is nice, it's fast, but there is nothing better than giving a card in the mail, especially if it's hand stamped. You know that that person has taken a lot of time and trouble to make something special just for you. So I wish you all a merry, wow, it's not Christmas yet. It's still November. I guess I'm thinking Christmas because I've been doing Christmas cards forever, but if I don't talk to you before next week, have a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving, and may God bless you. Remember, check out my blog, cottagelanestamper.blogspot.net, for more videos, and subscribe. And my store, you can order the paper pumpkin from SharonBrennan.stampinup.net. And be sure to get this one right away because it is going to go fast. Thank you so much for stopping in today. I appreciate that. God bless you. Hi, we are going to put one up. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it is November 18th and it is thundering and raining outside, and normally we have a lot of snow by now, but if so, you may hear it in the background, the thunder. We're supposed to get a lot of snow. This is supposed to actually turn to snow, so we could have up to 12 inches by tonight. And it's our first snow. I was wearing flip-flops last week yet, so anyway, that's why I'm laughing. We're going to put together one of these paper pumpkin cards that we got in the mail. Beautiful, beautiful little card. First we're going to stamp. Now remember, I've told you before, but if you're new to paper pumpkin and the first time you get your order, you will get one of these clear blocks in the mail with your first order, so that you will always have something to stamp your blocks with. Today I am going to use my regular size stamps because I get ink on my hands too easily. Anyway, what happens when you get old? First we're going to stamp our sentiment down here in the corner. Oh, you hear the thunder? There, beautiful. And then we're going to stamp these little Christmas trees. I can line these up here. Right on top of them. Gorgeous. It is pouring out. If this was snow, I'd be stuck. Let's see, I missed a little bit, but hey, you know that's okay. Then we're going to take some dimensionals, our little dimensionals that came in the kit, and we're going to put those on here. Oops. I'm going to put about 4 of them on there. It's such a thin layer, and I want to make sure they don't sag in the middle. If I run out, I'll just use my regular dimensionals. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like the catalogs, send me your email address and send me an email to cottageLaneStamper@gmail.com, and I will put you on my mailing list for the occasions catalog and the celebration catalog that will be coming out in December, and I have to close my mailing list by November 30th. So please contact me if you would like a catalog, and I'd be happy to send you one. So we're going to line these up and put these on here. And if you're thinking about becoming a demonstrator, do it in January, where normally it's like $125 to sign up, and you get to pick whatever you want in your starting kit. That is for your starting kit, and the shipping is free. Anyway, I digress. But it's a good time to sign up, and it's a good time to buy all your stuff, because with occasions, for every $50 you spend, you get to pick something from the celebration catalog free. Anyway, sorry. I do that a lot. Then we're going to put some dimensionals. Digress, I mean. I have to say things when I think of them, because 10 minutes later, 2 seconds later, I may not even remember what it was. So we're going to put some dimensionals here. I'm going to put one. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. Here too. I love this. This is, I believe this is Pool Party. These trees are. Let me see. Yep, Pool Party. And Soft Sky, Pear Pizzazz, and Denim. So I'm not sure what the Soft Sky is, because I know this is Pool Party. Anyway. Well, I'm sure Soft Sky would look beautiful with this, so let's see, did I get all those off? Now we are also going to, we've got these little vellum sheets, and we are going to use our little adhesive dots here. You can tell I was working on Christmas cards. When you do stamping with your photopolymer stamps, use your Stampin' Pierce mat it'll give you a better image, and they're very inexpensive. They're nice to have on hand. Let's see, got a little something on there. And we're going to line this up. I'm going to take this out of here since I'm stamping for a second, just so I can see this better. I'll line it up here. There, gorgeous. Okay. And now we're going to attach this here. Perfect. All right. Now we are going to take our, I lose it on my desk. I lose things so easily. Our baker's twine. There it is. And we'll need to use 8 inches of it. 18 inches, I'm sorry. Now, if you have the grid mat or the grid paper, it's great because it has 18 inches right on here. Or 16 inches, sorry. That's 18 and 16. And this is my little tip for you. I have difficulty tying knots sometimes. So I take one of my mini glue dots and I will attach it. I've got one on my finger now. Try to use that one. There. And I'm going to put it right here where I want my bow to be. Then I will take my baker's twine and I'll cross, zoom in a little bit so you can see here, and I'll make my little start of my bow, cross it like that for like a knot, and then I will take my, where it intersects there, and press it down on top of the glue dot, and it holds it in place while I finish my bow. I pulled it too hard. And I just have difficulty tying bows that are really tiny. Usually I use a lot more baker's twine than what I need, just so I can get the, so it's easier for me to tie. Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it. There we go. Now, tighten it up a little bit. I don't know. Do you guys have trouble like this with tying bows? Oh, it is a pain. It's not fun sometimes. But if we're persistent, there we go, there we go. We'll get it, right? There. Got one of the ends in the loop. We don't want that. So now we're just going to even it out a little bit. Oh, isn't that cute? Trim off some of the ends. Make sure I don't cut it. And now we're going to adhere some of the sequins. 3 sequins for each card. Oh. I have trouble opening things a little bit. Trouble with my dexterity, so please forgive me. And let's see, 3, 1, 2, 3, guys. Okay, guys. Now I'm actually going to use my glue dots. You're supposed to use your adhesive. We'll use these. I like to use my regular glue dots and to adhere things. I'll show you a little tip here. We'll do one like this. And I'm going to put that one there. Now if you're using your regular glue dots to adhere small things, I'll take one of these. Oh. Let's see. And I like to put it right on the glue dot like that. And you can either pick it up, but I like to use my paper piercer because it is I can apply them more accurately. So I pick it up with that. And let's see, we'll put one here. I'll do that again, I'll show you that again. So, like that. And well, let's put it there. And our card, let's see, we are going to sharpen this with my bone folder. Should have done that in the first place. And I'm going to stamp a sentiment on the inside. And this is with wishes for a beautiful season. I'll stamp it here. And then I'm going to take my 2 small trees and stamp them here. And I should be using my mat, but I forgot. There. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't you just love to get this in a card? In the mail, I mean, this little card in the mail. We do so much texting these days and everything's technology, but there is nothing like getting a card in the mail from someone that you care about. You know that they took the time and the effort to do something special for you. So there's nothing like getting a handwritten. It's like a little gift that you give someone. Anyway, give yourself the gift and sign up for Paper Pumpkin if you haven't already. And if you like this set and you run out of supplies, you can order them for a limited time on Stampin' Up. So thank you for stopping in, and I appreciate your subscribing. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, be sure to contact me, and I'd be happy to do that for you. All the supplies for Paper Pumpkin or anything else actually can be purchased at my Stampin' Up! Store. And have a happy Thanksgiving. God bless you. Thank you.